Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. This is Phase 6 and Week 1 and the start of Group B. That will be the action we'll bring you in a short moment. Well, lots of action already this week, including the start and the conclusion on Wednesday of Group A, which was eventually won by Mike Warburton, but Kevin Burness led for the opening 2 days and looked absolutely nailed on to finish on top spot and progress straight through to Saturday night's final. However, Mike Warburton had other ideas, winning 5 out of 5 on Wednesday and denying Kevin Burness top spot. So Kevin Burness and Keelan Kay both progressed into tonight's Group B, whilst Brian Rahman, Rhys Colley and Nick Fulwell were put into Group C, which, well, that started this morning at 9:30 a.m. and it was an absolutely blistering display from Josh Richardson today, winning 5 out of 5 and 2 high averages, including a 101.7 in a 4-1 win over Nick Fulwell, where he was 4 out of 4 on the doubles and took out 170. Well, it got better than that. In match number 12 this afternoon, Josh Richardson defeated the WDF number 1, Brian Rahman, with a 112.20 average. Brian Rahman losing 4-1 with 109.03. That group will conclude tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. on the Online Darts YouTube channel. However, this evening, as I said, we start Group B. 5 players in action. And remember, tomorrow night, the top 3 will progress to Saturday night's final and have the opportunity of qualifying for Champions Week. £5,000 in prize money each week during qualification for Champions Week, and then £15,000 in prize money for Champions Week. But there's the fixtures for this evening. We start with Rob Collins against Matty Dennant, and then Shaun Griffiths against Kevin Burness, and then Keelan Kay against Rob Collins, and that's the 5 players in action. They will all play 4 matches, giving us 10 matches for your enjoyment this evening. And I think the players are almost ready. I certainly am ready. I hope you are. Sit back, enjoy all the action as we bring you the opening match in Group B. All the matches, as always, best of 7. First to 4, 2 points for a win, and leg difference will count. Former Challenge Tour winner Rob Collins up against Matty Dennant, 29 now, from Walsall, a 2 times Challenge Tour winner. He uses a 22-gram windmill dart. They've met 5 times in the Online Darts Live League. The first 4 all won by Matt Dennant before Rob Collins getting a win last time out. 8-13 about Matthew Dennant, 6-5.
First leg,
Rob
it's
Collins.
Rob to throw first. Game on. $22.
Can tell what Rob Collins thought about that one. And we're out to that Group
86.
A that was won by Mike Warburton. We had some good performances along the way. The highest average was 105.99 from Kevin Burness,
45.
who will be in action in our next match. And we also had a 104.07 from Nick Fulwell.
46.
We just started to play some of the darts we expected to see from him this afternoon, as Rob Collins chips in with our first max of the match and of the evening.
92.
We'll try and pick you out some value along the way
140.
with some of the reams and reams of data I have available to me.
59. Rob, you require 114.
he wants.
94.
That would have been some start. That would have been a 15-dart holder throw for Rob Collins. But he'll be back. Dennant way back on 2-18. Not settled in yet.
58. Rob, you require 20. No score. Matt, you
Needed
require
to
160.
slide down the side. Those 2 darts, another one of those. Would have left tops. That would have been some steel, but now there's pressure
140.
on
Rob,
the man of
require
steel,
20.
Rob Collins.
Ten. Matt, you require 20. Game shot on the first leg. Matt Dennant.
Well, he's picked his pocket in the opening leg of the match after seeing Rob Collins have 7 darts at a double. 1-0.
Second leg, it's Matt to throw first. Game on. $180.
There's nothing worse than missing countless darts at a double,
60.
losing the leg, and your opponent kicking off with a max. Congratulations to Krzysztof Ratajski, who
140.
5 perfect darts, who won the final Players' Championship event of the year today, defeating Joe Cullen in the final.
140.
So the lineup for the 64 players in the Players' Championship finals, which will be on ITV 4 in a couple of weeks' time, has been complete. Of course, there's no draw because it's done on
140.
Players'
Matt,
Championship
you require
order of merit.
83.
So whoever finished top, which was Jose de Souza, plays the person in 64th
67.
position, which
Rob, you require
is
161.
Devon Peterson, to play 63, and so on.
65.
Double 8 for a
Matt, you
13 darter.
require 60.
And a 2-0 lead.
Game shot on the second leg. Matt Dennant.
Well, in control now is Matt Dennant. That was a 13 dart holder throw to back up the breaker throw in leg 1. In a good position.
Third leg, it's Rob to throw first.
A lot of players back in action tomorrow for the
121.
Grand Slam of Darts qualifiers, which start next Saturday.
$60.
Week 2 of Phase 6 will be played until next Saturday, and due to the Grand Slam of Darts being on, we will be taking
60.
the week off.
$59.
And then we'll come back with weeks 3 and 4 before I come back for the final week before Christmas
123.
for the final Champions Week of 2021.
140.
He is starting to find his range now, Matty Dennant. Former tour card holder, of course.
47.
And that's a slip. That could allow Matty Dennant in for the double break of throw and a 3-0 lead.
$140. Rob, you require 150.
Needs to pressure the 102.
60.
Only 60. And he
Matt, you
winces.
require 102.
Knows he's in a spot of trouble. And again, Matty Dennant finding the red bit. Double 16 for 3-0.
Game shot on the third leg. Matt Dennant.
Absolutely outstanding from Matty Dennant. The 102 checkout, a 15 darter, and a double break of
Fourth
throw.
leg, it's Matt to throw first. Game on.
This all stemmed from those 7 missed darts at a double in leg 1. It allowed
58.
Matty Dennant to settle.
$180.
That's a second max for Rob Collins.
$43. 60. 60. 130.
Single 11. Found the treble was a bonus. The single would have left 170, so that was a bit of insurance if he missed the treble.
Rob, you require 148.
But looking good for a break back.
75.
140 would pressure the 73.
140.
Especially
Rob, you
the way
require
Matty
73.
Dennant's finishing. 3 out of 4 on the doubles for Matt Dennant. He had a ton plus finish.
33.
And he gets a go at the 100 to wrap
Matt,
things
you
up.
require 100.
4-0. Maybe go tops. Yep, he sure
60.
did. He's left 40.
Rob, you require 40.
8 darts at a double in this match. Make that 9.
Game Shaun the
Finds
fourth
a
leg.
double
Rob
10
Collins.
with his 10th dart at a double, and it is a break of throw for Rob Collins. That will certainly make him feel a whole heap better going into leg 5.
Fifth leg, it's Rob to throw first. $59. 100. 44.
Dennant stolen the darts now in leg 5. Starts to pile on the pain.
140.
Raise of the eyebrows after Rob Collins found that treble 20, just to say, all right,
100.
there is one on the board. 37 in front, Dennant, plus these. That was a loose one.
121.
Recovers well. Down to 140 after 9. If he doesn't take the 140 out, be focusing
57.
on a ton
Matt, you
to leave
require
tops.
140.
It's double 10. Wrap it up in style.
120.
A nod in appreciation in the background from Rob Collins. He knows this has been a good performance.
180.
That's 180,
Matt,
number 3
20.
for Collins. Just in case. Ooh, double 5.
10.
And
Rob,
that
you
180 was
61.
just enough. But a bit of doubt in the Matt Dennant throw. He wants double 9 though.
52.
So frustrating
Matt,
as a
you
player.
require
You
10.
carve out yourself an opportunity and then you can't take advantage. But double 5 is tricky. Has to go for it.
No score.
Scared of it.
Rob,
Scared
you
of the
require
breakdown.
9.
Double 4. or two to get another one back and go within one,
Game
and he
shot
finds
the
it.
fifth leg. Rob Collins.
It's only a 21 dart leg in the end, and it's a holder throw, but he's now just within one. Multiple match darts for Matty Dennant.
Sixth leg, it's Matt to throw first. Game on.
7 in total. Missed the 140 on double 10 to win it 4-1.
96.
Then came back and left double 5 and then had 3 more at it.
180.
180, number 4 for Rob Collins. He fancies the job now. He's just got Matty Dennant a little bit rattled.
52.
Was the hardest leg to win, the last one.
134.
That's a brilliant way to back up a max with a 134. Needs to fill it.
100.
Ton's not enough.
137.
50 after 9 darts. Won't be going for the ball for a 10. Well,
48.
He might
Rob,
do.
you require 50.
yeah, I thought he might with Matt Dennant on 205. Not very often you get a chance to go out in 10 darts
30.
on the TV.
59. Rob, you require 20. Game Shaun the sixth leg.
A 13 dart leg makes it 3 on the spin for Rob Collins to level the game up. It was a breaker throw, so he has the darts now in the decider.
Seventh and final leg. It's Rob to throw first.
Can he complete the comeback?
140.
Collins, a steel fixer. Actually drove from Ascot after
100.
work and will be driving back to work around about
100.
his final match. He's going to be on about 25 past 12, so he'll be driving back to his
140.
current place of work. We're going to spend a day on the building site before returning tomorrow.
140.
This is some leg in the decider. Both players giving it absolutely everything.
125.
Well,
Rob,
the difference
you
of that
require
just being a single 20
121.
is the 136 effectively needs 2 trebles. This 121 only needs the 1. And he's missed both of them. He's left 64, 136 then.
136.
Miss 140 to win it. And he's not going to get a go. Single 19 leaves tops.
96. Rob,
Should
you
get at least
require
1 dart at a double.
64.
Treble 16 will leave double 8. 2 darts to win it from 3-0 down. Double 4.
56.
Rob. For a 15 dart hold.
Matt, you
Well, it was
require
for a 14 dart hold on the double 8. He is raging.
No score.
And he puts 3 across the top wire of
Rob,
tops.
you
He can't
require
believe
8.
that's not gone in. Neither can I. Neither can Rob Collins.
Game.
As
shots,
Rob
and
Collins
match. Rob
does
Collins.
complete the comeback with a 17 dart holder throw. Not before Matt Dennant had 3 more match darts. 7 in total to win that one. There, the average is 85.63, and it was a match of missed doubles. 17 in total for Rob Collins. 11, 28 missed darts at a double in the match, and both players averaging, well, respectively in the mid-80s. Right, we're going to be back after the break with Shaun Griffiths against Kevin Burness. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. This is Group B in the opening matches, and let's hope this one is going to be as dramatic as the last one, as Shaun Griffiths takes on Kevin Burness. Here is Shaun Griffiths, a really accomplished youth player, up against the experienced Kevin Burness. These players have played in the World Championships. In fact, Shaun Griffiths made the last 32 of the World Championships. A two-time winner of the Wimmer World Youth Masters. Also a winner of the WDF Europe Cup Youth Singles. Two-time winner on the Challenge Tour. Also won on the Development Tour back in 2011. Tour card winner, well, held a tour card, qualified via Q School. And he's just waiting, I suppose, for the
100.
Second phase of his career. Not met in the Live League before, these two.
$45. 60. 100.
In fact, by my reckoning, it's the first meeting ever between the two.
$60.
Often see that with a lot of the outstanding youth players. They take a while to make that transition.
81.
But time on his side.
$60.
Remember, Peter Wright didn't win his world title until he was 49 years of age. Incredible.
133.
So he's got a few years yet. Kevin Burness was a very backable 8 to 15, 11 to 8 about Shaun Griffiths.
60.
Kevin Burness, of course, has played
Kevin,
in
you
the
require 142.
opening 3 days, so he's well up to speed. His average over those 15 matches,
34.
90.96.
Shaun,
and as I said a little earlier, a
161.
high of 105.99, hit 19 180s, 36.64% on the doubles. Shaun Griffiths has played 26 matches before in the Live
Kevin,
League.
you require 108.
Has a running average of 84.84, a high of 106.52.
Game shot on the first leg. Kevin Burness.
Kevin Burness takes out a ton plus finish, a 108, to secure a break of throw in the opening leg, 1-0.
Second leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on. $60. 96.
Kevin Burness really is a player that, while playing streaks, he puts spells together that are, well, sometimes
97.
literally outstanding. Like we've seen today from Josh Richardson, about 112.2 average. And all credit to Brian Rahman.
70.
He averaged over 109 in defeat. Collins back in action
140.
in the next match to come against Keelan Kay.
$100. $140.
Well, Collins, the 6-5 outsider of the two in that one. Keelan Kay 8-13. Maybe a bit of value there on the back of that performance
121.
from Rob
Kevin,
Collins.
you require
If
64.
he tied as he's doubling up, there's certainly nothing wrong with his scoring. Double four for 2-0. That's
Game
a
Shaun,
better leg.
Kevin Burness.
64 checkout this time, and a 15 dart holder throw for Burness, and he doubles his lead.
Third leg, it's Shaun to throw first.
Just joining us for the first time, this is week 1 of phase 6. We have 4 weeks of qualifying. With 6 players
60.
making it through to each week's final, and the winner of the runner-up and the winner of the 3rd and 4th place playoff will take their spots in Champions Week. There's £5,000 each week in prize money, and £15,000 in prize money on the Champions Week. So each phase worth £35,000 in prize money.
100.
Robert Thornton was
83.
our winner of phase 5, which was last Saturday evening. Was in the safe hands of Paul Nicholson, of course.
180.
Whilst I was off covering all the action from the World Series finals. And with the previous win in qualifying for Rob Thornton, he picked up around £8,200
83.
for his involvement in
Kevin, you require
phase 5.
161.
Nice work if you can get it. 161. Can't be done now. Just needs to tidy up.
77.
That works.
Shaun,
May
you
go ball
require
here, Shaun
95.
Griffiths. Ball leaves 45. 25 leaves 70, so he can go 20 ball. At least get a dart to win the leg. Well, he went aggressive and then needed a treble to get a dart at a double.
55.
Hence why a lot of players
Kevin,
will
you
go the ball
require
route.
84.
It's better to have a dart at the ball than a dart at nothing. And we're going to see a dart at the ball here.
59.
That was for the double
Shaun,
breaker
you
throw and a
require
3-0 lead.
40.
Can't afford to fluff his lines here. Tops.
Game Shaun,
he
the
doesn't.
third leg. Shaun Griffiths.
And that will be of relief. When you win your first leg in a match, you then feel like you're in the game, but still work to do for Griffiths as Burness has the breaker throw and a 2-1 lead.
Fourth leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on. $97. $58. $100.
That's a blocker. That's why he's shaking his head. The way his darts and the angle of entry into the board, he needs that first dart high in the treble 20 bed. Otherwise he has to work around it. A much more flat throw for Kevin Burness.
100.
It's actually below horizontal. Not quite as extreme as Taylor's, but similar.
60.
Back-to-back 60s. The grimace from Griffiths.
100.
Steady enough leg. 3 tons and a 97 for Burness. He's down to 104. Took 108 out in leg 1 on the 18s. May go 18s here on 104. The treble and the single leave double 16.
60. Kevin, you require 104.
Shaun finding the lipstick elusive. 68 remaining. Could be treble 12, could be treble 20.
56.
That's the switch. Ton would have left a bogey number, a 163.
Kevin,
The 19
48.
leaves 164 if he gets a go. Double 16 for Burness. Double 8.
Game Shaun, the 4th leg. Kevin Burness.
A solid 18 dart hold for Kevin Burness. Puts him on the cusp of picking up his first 2 points of the night.
5th leg, it's Shaun to throw first. Game on. $140. 180.
Second 180 in the match for Kevin Burness as he closes in on a 4-1 win.
97. 81. 43. 40. 85.
Big visit here from Burness. Needs a treble desperately.
60. Shaun, you require 136.
2 treble 20s and double 8.
60. Kevin, you require 140.
Needed the second
100.
treble to have a double
Shaun,
10 for the match. So
76.
Shaun returns at 76. Treble 20, double 8. 2 in hand for 3-2. Brilliant.
Game Shaun, the 5th
Under
leg.
extreme
Shaun
pressure.
Griffiths.
And yet another 180 in the leg from Kevin Burness. Yet Griffiths holds on with that 76 checkout
6th
in
leg, it's
2.
Kevin to throw first. Game on.
Leg 3, Burness hit a max, and Shaun won the leg. And now
60.
in leg 5, the same thing happened. Both occasions, Burness was poised. 9 of the world's top 20 will be in that that Grand Slam qualifier tomorrow. That is going to be
100.
Some tournament, or some qualifier, should I say. Aspinall, Chisnall, Ratajski, Bunting, Noppert, Divenboda, Ian White and Simon Whitlock.
45.
All in the qualifiers. Along with Raymond van Barneveld. And all the other tour card holders who haven't qualified. 8 places up for grabs. Good luck to all the players involved. I was fortunate enough to win a qualifier when there was only
42.
2 spots available back in 2007. Myself and Kevin McDine won the qualifier. Lucky as ever,
60.
I got put into a group with Dennis Priestley, Raymond van Barneveld and Adrian Lewis. Lovely.
100.
Don't think I need to add any more to that and how I got on. Griffiths here with a, even with a ton, it puts him in front against the darts.
49.
Dear, that's a disaster. He's let Burness off here. Burness, and he's thrown 12 darts and only scored 247.
134.
Wonderful use of the treble 18 on the cover shot, or the setup shot, to leave 120. Griffiths can't believe how he's played here, I don't think. He's averaging in the low 80s.
85.
Burness in the high 80s.
Kevin, you require 120.
For the match. Tops.
80.
Clip the wire.
Shaun, you require 147.
Can't be done now.
60. Kevin, you require 40. Game, shots,
Burness
and the match.
eventually
Kevin Burness
gets over the line with a holder throw in leg 6, and he does secure his first 2 points on the board, an average of 87.36, 79.31 for Shaun Griffiths. He was mustered on the doubles when he got a go, 2 out of 2, but just didn't score heavy enough. Right, we're going to be back after the break with Keelan Kay against Rob Collins. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. Up next, match number 3 in Group B, and it's Keelan Kay against Rob Collins. Did mention there might be a bit of value, as I said, on Rob Collins, 6-5, 8-13 about Keelan Kay. They've met twice in the Live League. Collins winning 4-2 with a 96.85, and then the next day Rob Collins won 4-3 with a 90.62. In terms
first
of their
leg, it's Keelan to throw first. Game on.
Running averages going into this one, Keelan Kay at 88.7 after 27 matches.
139.
Rob Collins at 86.22. Rob Collins, of course,
100.
already had a match. That 4-3 win over Matty Dennant, where he hit 4 180s. Had an average of 85.63, but missed
60.
17 darts at a double. If he halved that stat, his average would be
140.
in the mid-90s.
$98. 60.
Keelan Kay, another accomplished youth player.
135.
Now playing on the development tour, which
105.
was recently
Keelan requires
wrapped up.
69.
39 remaining. Was looking at the 45 for 24. 7 for double 16. For 1-0 in 15 darts.
53.
Ooh, long way off.
Rob, you require 96. Game
Brilliant
shot
finish
on the first leg.
from Rob Collins. And a clench of the fist from Rob Collins. You can see what that meant to him. A 96 finish for a 15 dart breaker throw and a 1-0 lead.
Second leg, it's Rob to throw first. $85.
Keelan Kay, a World Cup Youth Boys single champion.
83.
And a World Cup Youth Pairs champion. Winner on the development tour
83.
twice this year. Once in Milton Keynes and the other in Barnsley.
123. 134.
Keelan Kay actually finished the season as the third best player on the development tour.
140.
Will be
59.
in
Keelan,
the
you
PDC
require 155.
Youth World Championships, which takes place at the end of November down at Butlins on the Sunday. This is a great response.
131. Rob, you require
Left
140.
24 after 12 in a real high-scoring leg.
56. Keelan, you require 24. Game shot on the second leg. Keelan
That's the
Kay.
way to respond. Keelan Kay with a 13 dart breaker throw after seeing Rob Collins take that 96 out in leg 1. One apiece and we're back on throw.
Third leg, it's Keelan to throw first. $140. 96. 100.
Keelan who was involved in
180.
Group A as in our first max of the match, and it goes the way of Rob Collins. Yeah, he finished third in Group A.
82.
Won 9 of his 15 matches. Won 47 legs, lost 37.
55.
At an average of 84.13, it's 17 180s. Good finishing stats, 39.17% and 5-ton plus finishes.
96. Rob, you require 170.
Despite the max in the leg,
40.
Rob Collins only getting a go at 170, may not get a go
Keelan, you
at
require
130.
83.
Double 16 for a 14 dart leg. Double 8.
67. Rob, you require 130.
Trouble 20, single 20 ball. Trouble 20 and ball. No.
46. Keelan, you require 16.
Is he going to last start him?
14.
No. So for a
Rob,
third
you
consecutive
require
breaker
84.
throw, 84 for Collins, 14 and ball. Oh, you can't quite believe that, neither can I.
44.
So double 1 for a holder throw and a 2-1 lead.
Keelan, you require 2. Game shot on the third leg. Keelan Kay.
And multiple opportunities for Rob Collins, but 3 poor visits towards the back end of leg 3 gives Keelan Kay a 2-1 lead.
Fourth leg, it's Rob to throw first. $140. 59. 100. 81. 180.
140, ton 180, down to 81 after 9
99.
for a level game.
Rob, you require 81.
Double 16.
49. 92. Rob, you require 32. Game shot on the fourth leg.
It's there
Rob
in the end
Collins.
and does level the game with a 15 dart holder throw and a very, very big scoring leg that included a 140 and a 180. 2-2, all to play
Fifth
for.
leg, it's Keelan to throw first. $50.
And an early chance to make headway on the Keelan Kay throw. Very rhythmic action to Rob Collins.
60.
There's no real pulse point. Relies on feel.
140.
Sort of a mix between a an aimer and a thrower.
140.
Almost see
100.
how Keelan Kay sights the dart right down the eye line. Needs a treble.
60.
It's given Keelan Kay an opportunity to produce some space between the two players. A single 20 will leave 170.
41.
Chance for Collins. Needs a two treble visit, you'd think.
$100.
See by the
Keelan, you require 170.
response to the ton. Not happy.
$96. Rob, you require 141. $57.
74 plays
Keelan,
84.
you require 74.
Keelan should get at least a double here. 20 and tops.
Game Shaun, the fifth leg. Keelan
Denies
Kay.
Rob Collins the opportunity. Had a go at 84 and is now within one. Rob Collins has to win the final two legs of this match.
Sixth leg, it's Rob to throw first. $100.
We had two breaks of throw in the opening two legs, and now we've settled in to three holds of throw.
140. $137.
As I said, Keelan Kay produced two wins on the Dev Tour this year.
60.
In spells, produced some of his best darts. Certainly
100.
some of his highest averages.
$81. Rob, you require 164.
6 darts if needed for Rob Collins at 164. 85. Treble 15.
Yes.
Very
94.
close to leaving tops. How much pressure will be on the 70?
$100. Rob, you require 70.
2 darts at tops for 3-3.
Game Shaun, the sixth leg.
Solid finishing from both under pressure as he finds the treble 10 and then the tops for his final dart for a 15 dart holder throw.
Final leg. It's Keelan to throw first. Game on.
Not for the first time tonight, Rob Collins has to go all the way. He had the throw in the decider
81.
against Matty Dennant. He's against the throw here.
57. $140.
Super final dart, squeezing one in the corner, and that's a blocker. Choosing to stay there.
41.
And that's about it, I think. 123 behind, plus these.
100.
Nod of the head from Collins. He knows the game's up. And those low darts are an indication of pressure and a
58.
tightening of the grip and a engagement of the tricep. It just makes the dart drag low. You don't quite get to the end of your throw.
33. $135.
That's That's what always happens. You relax.
Keelan, you require 147.
And all three of those darts were weighted perfectly. Hence why he found two treble 20s. That's a great dart. Treble 17 leaves double 8.
83.
Well, 64 is no gimme. Oh, you've got to come out of there, Rob. That was plumb in the middle and an absolute blocker.
Keelan, you require 64.
For full 3. One dart at tops.
24.
And last
Rob, you
chance for
require
Collins.
170.
Seen two of these this week. One from Brian Roman and one from Josh Richardson. Or are we going to see one from Rob Collins?
136.
Great
Keelan,
effort.
you require 40. Game, shots, and the match. Keelan
That
Kay.
is Keelan Kay's first win over Rob Collins in 3 attempts. But Rob Collins gave you some value if you took my advice and followed him at 6 to 5. He got a dart at the ball, nothing in the averages. As you can see, 88.92 for Keelan, 88.24 for Rob Collins. A highly entertaining game. Up next, it's Shaun Griffiths against Matty Dennant. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. This is Group B, Phase 1, Week 1, and it's match number 4, and it's Matty Dennant up against Shaun Griffiths. Both coming off defeats in their opening matches. Matt Dennant losing 4-3 to Rob Collins. And Shaun Griffiths going down 4-2 to Kevin Burness. Both will be looking to hit back, as a rule. Matty Dennant usually does. He's 8-13 for this one, a very backable favourite. No history in the Live League. But they've met 5 times over the years, going as far back as 2012 on the Youth Development Tour.
First leg, it's Matt to throw first.
Their last meeting.
Game on.
Was 2019 on the Challenge Tour, with Matty Dennant winning 5-2.
46.
Matty Dennant has played 12 matches, well, 13 including
59.
that one in the opening match. That was a running average just shy of 90. Shaun Griffiths, running average of 84. But he's played 15 more matches. He's played 27 times in the Live League.
45.
Certainly expect Matty Dennant to be the victor in this one.
140.
7 more matches to bring you tonight, including this one. Kevin Burness back in action
60.
in our next match, which will be game number 5. And they have got some serious history in the Live League. More about that though once this one is done and dusted.
65.
Leaving 167. Just in case Griffiths finds a max to leave, 157.
60. Matt, you require 167.
Just double checking on the score there.
97.
Out of shot was Matt Dennant. Seen that Griffiths was on 277, so trying to play the percentages.
100.
Still no
Matt,
finish
you require 70.
for Griffiths. Double 8.
Game shot on the first
Clinical.
leg. Matt
And
Dennant.
a 17 dart hold in leg 1 for Matt Dennant.
Second leg, it's Shaun to throw first. Game on.
Just missed too many doubles in his opener, did Matt Dennant against Rob Collins.
47. 58. 100. 140.
Early pressure on Shaun's throw in leg 2.
25.
Watched a lot of Shaun over the years, and this throw has changed over that time. There's that
59.
habit a lot of players fall into, where they over accelerate once they get to the end of the backswing. That's when they'll lose the line.
180.
However, when he gets it right, that's the result.
$140.
Nearly the perfect
Shaun,
reply.
you require 149.
Dennant down to the easier finish of the two. This one needs 2 trebles in the combination. Matt Dennant only needs the 1.
58. Matt, you require 104.
Treble 20 for double 12. 48 for 36.
86. Shaun, you require 91.
Well, last time he went aggressive on the 93, and he's gone that way again. 74, treble 14. Oh, he's next door. 41 remaining. So double 9
51.
to double his lead.
Matt, you require 18. Game shot on the second leg.
17 dart hold in leg 1, backed up with a 16 dart break of throw in leg 2. Matty Dennant in control and has the darts in leg 3.
Third leg, it's Matt to throw first. Game on. $120.
Fortunate to get the bounce out. Shaun Griffiths just trying to regroup. You can actually see when he over accelerates, the shoulder will come into play on the 180 here. In that leg 2, you can see
140.
a small difference. Just looked a little softer. There you go, perfect example, perfectly thrown that time. The over acceleration to try and
70.
follow that first dart causes that shank into the 5s.
98.
I know all about it because it's something that slowly creeped into my own action over time.
97. Matt, you require 143.
It's just a wild one.
43. $96. Matt, you require 100.
Tops.
Game shot on the
And
third
that's
leg.
another
Matt Dennant.
clinical finish for Matt Dennant. And he does lead 3-0. That was a 14 darter, the best leg of the match so far.
Fourth leg, it's Shaun to throw first.
3 out of 4 on the doubles now for Matt Dennant.
41.
Very much like a golf swing, though. It's something that can be addressed. Just needs to break the throw down into stages. And with a lot of hard work, can be put right.
$58. $125. $70. $78. 134.
Lovely use of the treble 19s from Shaun Griffiths down to 198. Disappointing leg so far for Matt Dennant.
45.
Does have the darts in leg 5, of course, to serve it out. That's a beautiful opener. May switch to 18s, yep. It's the right shot.
98. 140.
There's pressure on that now.
100.
Just seen Matty take out the 100. Looking at the tops.
60.
It's a treble 15
Matt,
and
you
tops
require 85.
for Matt. Or a treble 19 for double 14. 16 now for the ball for 4-0.
60. Shaun, you require 40.
Again,
36.
that would have been down to the over-acceleration.
Matt, you require 25.
And just like the darts we've seen on the 5 a little earlier, goes low and left.
17.
3 match darts for Matt Dennant.
Shaun, you require 4.
Was his downfall in the opening match.
No score.
We'll get another 3 though.
Matt, you require 8. Game, shots, and the match. Matt Dennant.
Eventually gets over the line. It will be frustrating because at the start of that match you won the opening 3 legs in 17, 16 and 14 darts and finished off with a 24 darter, hence the average at 85-89, but looks in good form. Up next it's going to be Kevin Burness against Keelan Kay. evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. This is the opening matches of Group B, Day 4, Phase 6, Week 1, match number 5. And it is Kevin Burness against Keelan Kay. Here's Kevin Burness on his opening match of the night against Shaun Griffiths. 4-2 with an 87.36. Here's Keelan Kay, just 19 years old. Lucky, so lucky. He won his opener against Rob Collins by the narrowest of margins after Collins missed the ball on the 170 but averaged 88.92.
First leg, it's Kevin to throw first.
Conclusion of
Game
this
on.
match. Everybody will have played 2 of their 4 allocated matches this evening.
140.
This is the 17th meeting between these two in the live league.
95.
Kevin leads 10-6 and was on a run of 5 without loss against Keelan Kay
100.
before they met on Wednesday. And Keelan was a 4-2 winner.
119.
2-5 Burness was going into this one. 7-4 about Keelan Kay. Which for me is just about right.
100.
When you look at the head-to-head record, and when you look at the
140. Kevin, you require 161.
running averages, a couple of points in front is Burness.
97.
Hits more 180s.
Keelan, you require 147.
Higher best average by some 8 points. He's ahead in every department.
66. Kevin, you require 64. Game Shaun the first leg. Kevin Burness.
Very accomplished start from Kevin Burness, taking out the 64.
Second leg, it's Keelan to throw first.
15 dart
Game
hold.
on. $180.
Certainly seen
85.
improvements over the past 12 months of keeping a close eye on Keelan Kay. He's definitely
100.
an improving player. That's all you can do when you are a player of that age. Just
100.
improving in every area. His composure has improved. His attitude in terms of showing some grit and fortitude.
35.
If there is a reaction, it is usually behind the player, so
140.
the opponent doesn't really get a read of how he's feeling.
96.
If he continues to improve, who knows how far he can go.
140.
It's down to his drive and
Keelan,
desire
you
and
require 90.
dedication. The 3 Ds. 20 and ball, treble 20 for double 5.
Game Shaun the
Brilliant.
second leg. Keelan Kay.
15 dart hold in leg 1 is backed up by a 15 dart hold in leg 2.
Third leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on. $60. 125. 137.
Being played at a lovely pace and a lovely tempo. Suits both.
83. 60. 96.
Some interesting odds in our next match. Rob Collins against Shaun Griffiths. They make Griffiths the 8 to 11 favourite, even
94.
money. About Rob Collins.
36.
Well, so far, Rob
Kevin,
Collins has
require
averaged
150.
85.63 and 88.24. Griffiths 79.31 and 69.78. What I take from
90.
that is
Keelan, you require 161.
form of Collins is far superior to that currently of Shaun Griffiths.
57. Kevin, you require 60. Game shot on the third leg. Kevin Burness.
17 dart holder throw this time for Kevin Burness. Longest leg of the match.
Fourth leg, it's Keelan to throw first. Game on.
2 out of 3 on the doubles for Burness. 1 out of 1 for this man.
180.
And that's his second 180. One of the best 180 hitters
96.
in the live league in Kevin Burness is yet to hit one.
140.
Averages around 1 every 3 legs.
80.
I think that went into the previous start. Just took the energy out of it. Couldn't even reach the board. This is
140.
a lovely leg. 180, 140, 140 for Keelan Kay, down to a possible 11 darter.
140. Keelan, you require 41.
Opponent has had a 10 this week.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
That's a
Keelan
beauty.
Kay.
An 11 dart holder throw for Keelan Kay. Levels it up at 2-2. A wonderful game of darts so far between these two players.
Fifth leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on.
Just 26 darts for Keelan Kay, winning his 2 legs. 32 darts for Kevin Burness.
140.
The average for Keelan Kay, 102.96 as we start leg 5.
58.
Kevin Burness, 100.92.
60. 81. 100.
A win here for either of these two, and they will be the early table toppers.
100.
61 in front plus these. It's only a best of 3 now, of course. Now that it's 2 apiece.
105.
Yeah, I like that shot. The 25 leaves a 2-darter. These two have been finishing. Well, a 180 here.
140. Kevin, you require 96.
Oh, the double-double. Tops.
56.
So 4 18s
Keelan,
and
you
ball
require 122.
for Keelan Kay. There's one treble. That leaves the ball for a break of throw and a 3-2 lead.
97. Kevin, you require 40. Game shot on the 5th leg. Kevin Burness.
Kevin Burness holds it all together for a 3rd consecutive hold of throw. Leads 3-2. Pressure on Keelan Kay.
6th leg, it's Keelan to throw first. Game on. $140.
10 140s in the match now. 5 apiece. He's due one. And he gets one.
180. $140.
Back to back 140s when his back is against the wall.
97.
Keeping him honest with that 97. May come down for 17s.
60.
Well, he did have a look down, changed his mind. Oh, both players
Keelan, you require 161.
coming up dry on the trebles on their 3rd visit in the scoring phase.
60.
And again, that's
Kevin,
pressure.
you require 164. $81.
That took a horrible deflection
Keelan, you require 101.
to take us to the hill. 3-3. Treble 19. No. So 83 for Burness. Should get a dart at the ball if he misses
Kevin,
the treble 17 for double 16.
Game, shots,
Oh,
and the
super
match.
way to finish.
Kevin Burness.
Finding his first 140. Plenty of respect between those two. I think they enjoy playing each other because the match is played at a wonderful tempo. 100.66 the average for Burness, 99.18. It really was a tremendous match to commentate on. I hope you enjoyed watching that one at home as much as I did. Right, up next after the break, Rob Collins back in action against Shaun Griffiths. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League for match number 6 on the opening night of Group B. This is Phase 6, Week 1, and it's Rob Collins against Shaun Griffiths. Everybody now has played 2 matches, so we are halfway through the action this evening. And Burness tops the table 2 from 2, the only unbeaten player in the league so far. +4 on the leg difference. The player without a win is Shaun Griffiths. And there has been some money for Rob Collins. He's now
first leg, it's
10 to 11 from
game on.
Even money.
$43.
First meeting between these two.
$140. $121.
Really was a fabulous match, that last one between Burness and Keelan Kay.
28.
Seen some fabulous matches today. And some fabulous performances.
45.
Still to come, Matt Dennant against Burness, match number 7 to follow this one. Then Griffiths against Kay, Burness against Collins, and then Kay against Dennant.
60. $66.
They have Shaun Griffiths at 4 to 6 to beat Kay. Keelan Kay 11 to 10. Not having that. Fill your boots.
81. $140.
Down to a 2-dart finish after 15 darts, 5 visits.
$55. Robbie require 86. $44. Shaun, you require 137.
Trouble 19, we'll leave tops.
59.
You can see by
Robbie
the body
require
language.
42.
He's not happy. Tops for Collins. Has to take advantage.
Game shot on the first leg.
Rob
Rob Collins.
Griffiths absolutely under it throughout. 1-0. Griffiths with the throw in leg 2.
Second leg, it's Shaun to throw first. $100. $100. $100.
Trading tons at the start of leg number 2.
60. 134.
Lovely switch from Shaun, picking off the 2 treble 19s to leave 167.
44. Shaun, you require 167. 94.
That's looking okay here. 73 after 12, a possible 14 darter. A long way in front.
99.
Still no finish for Rob.
Shaun, you require 73.
A bit of breathing space for Shaun. There's the treble 19, double 8. That's
Game
a
Shaun,
lovely
the
way
second leg.
to
Shaun
finish
Griffiths.
the leg, and that should give him a bit of confidence. Looking a bit disheartened.
Third leg, it's Rob
Feeling
to throw first.
A little bit sorry for himself. And that was a very tidy leg. Build on that now.
137. 85. 180.
Opening 180 of the match, going the way of Rob Collins. 137, followed by a
59.
180, down to 184 after just 6.
$60.
See a huge difference between the two throws. Everything from Collins is just from the elbow, so there's a fewest moving parts as possible.
140.
Great 140.
Rob, you
Squeezing
require 124.
the second treble 20 in there.
$42.
Where's that visit come from? And he's doing it again. Working
100.
around.
Rob, you require
First start.
82.
17 will leave tops. It's just in the 17.
Game Shaun,
That's
the
well
third
in the
leg.
tops.
Rob Collins.
And Rob Collins goes back in front for a second time, taking out the 82.
Fourth leg, it's Shaun to throw first.
15 darter. This is
99.
much better from Rob Collins. From Shaun Griffiths, sorry. His average coming into this match,
140.
running average, was around about 74, and he's averaging 90 right now. He's put 15 points on his running average. That's some effort.
59. 81.
Frustration.
$96. 26.
Half a crown, bed and breakfast, whatever you call it in your area. I know what Rob Collins would call it, but even at this
41.
time of night, I can't repeat it.
$26.
Wow, where on earth has that come from?
96. 98. Shaun, you require 110.
Well, both down to very doable finishes. Not now. Can't do 109 in 2. 90 remaining. Should be ball or maybe treble 18. Yeah, he tried
24.
the ball. That is a bag
Rob,
of nails,
you
as
require 130.
my old mate Sid Waddell used to say. Treble 20 and ball for Collins. Wants the ball. Missed it earlier for a 170.
Game shot.
Doesn't miss it here. Absolutely plumb in the middle of the cherry. And it's a breaker throw and a 3-1 lead for Rob Collins.
Fifth leg, it's Rob to throw first. Game on.
After some really indifferent scoring visits in that leg.
25.
Still only ended up an 18 dart breaker throw with the 130 checkout. And then starts with 25. Any more scores like that and I'll be asking him for the bonus ball number.
$41. 100.
Welcome back, Rob.
180.
Consistently inconsistent in this match so far.
58.
It is a funny old game.
$83. 100.
Another treble.
140.
Leaves double 16. The perfect setup for Rob Collins. Well, I hope you got some of the even money available.
$85.
Double 16
Rob, you
to wrap it
require
up.
32.
4-1. Oh, is that friend or foe? He's putting a wall up.
No score. Shaun, you require 112.
Well,
100.
have a sigh of relief
Rob, you require
to come back
32.
and wrap it up this
Game,
time,
shots,
and does
the
so.
match. Rob Collins.
With a 19 dart hold of throw, and Rob Collins picks up the 2 points. 81.42 for Collins, 82.95 for Griffiths. The 2 180s both going to Rob Collins. Well, we're back with what could be an absolute cracker as Matty Dennant takes on Kevin Burness. evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. Up next in Group B on the opening night's action is Matty Dennant against Burness. Well, there you go. 8 to 11, Burness. Even money, Dennant, and they do have some live league history. 2 meetings, Burness winning them both 4-1. The first one with a 95.73, the second one with a 97.89.
Matt to throw first. Game on.
Matty does have the darts. As we've seen, Burness in solid form. Won his opener with an 87.36, 4-2 against Griffiths, and then won that absolute classic against Kay, 4-3 with 100.66. Keelan Kay averaging 99.18. There is still even money. Well, it's 11 to 10. Sorry, about Keelan Kay to beat Shaun Griffiths.
$121. $125. $76. Matt, you require 153. $85. $58. Matt, you require 68.
Bit of breathing space for Dennant in the opening leg here on 68. Double 16 for a 15 dart hold.
52. Kevin, you require 146.
Treble 17 would have left double
80.
16. Should
Matt,
be all immaterial.
16.
3 darts in hand.
Game
Only
shot
needs
the
the
first
one.
leg. Matt Dennant.
A very solid start to the match from Matty Dennant. 16 dart hold, 1-0.
Second leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on. $100. $140. $60.
Keelan Kay been backed
77.
in to even money.
$100. $100. $100.
Burness is one of the 128 players who will be competing in
58.
the World Seniors
Kevin,
qualifiers
141.
next Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be dangerous.
57. Matt, you require 126. $101.
Just misses the ball,
Kevin, you
grazes the
84.
ball wire. He wants the ball.
Game
He doesn't
shot the
graze
second
it.
leg. Kevin Burness.
He slots it straight in the bullseye for a holder throw and a level game at 1-1.
Third leg, it's Matt to throw first. Game on. $44.
The World Seniors is next February. The legendary Circus Tavern.
134.
There isn't many tickets
60.
available. So if you're looking for an alternative Christmas present, why not get a loved one a ticket to the darts?
45.
Some absolute legends of the sport will be in action.
49.
Quite possibly this man. He has to be up there with
100.
the favourites to qualify.
60.
Should be an 18.
44.
The single would have left 164. Matty Dennant with work to do.
47. 58.
He's making heavy weather of this leg. 15 darts and only down to 120.
$134. Kevin, you
Dennant
require 120.
has applied pressure with that wonderful cover shot on the 19s. Tops he wants.
Game shot on the third leg.
Beautiful finishing
Burness.
from Kevin Burness. The 84 out on the ball for a hold of throw in leg 2. He slotted out the 120 in leg 3 for
Fourth
a break
leg,
of
it's
throw.
Kevin to throw first. Game on. $140. $134.
Matty Dennant again finding the cover
95.
shots.
$57.
Not this time. Burness has to be a little mindful here. A straight ton.
100.
Leaves him 166. Didn't have a lot of options there after the opening 2 darts. Could have come down for 19s on darts 2 and 3.
60.
And that 2 goes at a treble 19 to leave 170. Should be 2 treble 19s for double 16.
$60. $85. Kevin, you
He's
require
frustrated
106.
because he's left 165 drifting into the 5 means he's given Burness 2 visits to get rid of 106.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
He needs the 1.
Kevin Burness.
Well, he's finishing 3 out of 3. That's now 84, 120, and 106.
Fifth leg, it's Matt to throw first. Game on. $59. $140. 58. 55.
Already had a 4 out of 4 on the doubles today from Josh Richardson.
60.
In his 4-1 win over Nick Falwell in the opening day of Group C.
70.
170 out as well, and with an average of 101.7. That concludes tomorrow morning, starting at 9:30 a.m. on our
140.
Online Darts YouTube channel. If you are a social media user, give us a follow on @Darts Live League, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
86. 60. Matt, you require 98.
To close the gap to just one then. Treble. Oh, I needed the treble 18 for double 12.
58.
So 120. The way he's been finishing,
Kevin, you require 120.
I wouldn't put it past him. Took this out in leg 3. Oh, he can't finish now. Can't do 105. With 2 darts that he's left.
Matt, you require
32,
40.
just in case. Should be a great guide. And is.
On the 5th leg. Matt
20 dart hold of throw forces Kevin Burness to serve this one out in leg 6.
6th leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on. $137. 57. 140.
37, followed by a 140.
134.
Kevin Burness is putting himself in
100.
complete control of leg and match. Minimum of 140 needed from Dennant to leave 170.
100.
Good effort.
Kevin, you require 124.
Again, disappointment etched all over his face. 64 remaining. Went for the 48
92.
for double 8 with Dennant on 210. Had he been on a finish, he would have gone 14 ball, of course.
96.
Double 16
Kevin, you
for
require
4 out of 4
32.
and 100% on the doubles.
$16.
Wow.
Matt, you require 114.
Treble 18 leaves tops for a steal.
74. Kevin, you require 16. Game, shots, and the match.
No
Kevin
mistake
Burness.
this time. And a 16 dart leg from Kevin Burness is enough. A tidy average, 87.24. 3 140s, no 180s in that. Unusual. 4 out of 7. He was 3 out of 3 going into that final leg of the match. 57% is still very tidy. Right, we're going to be back with Shaun Griffiths against Keelan Kay. welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. Well, coming up, our final 3 matches in the opening session of Group B, and it's Shaun Griffiths against Keelan Kay. Confirmation of Kevin Burness. 3 from 3, 6 plus 6 on all of his matches so far tonight. 4-2, 1 more to come. That will be up next against Rob Collins. We'll have the opportunity to join Kevin Burness on 6 points. Griffiths still without a win, and I don't expect him to get one here. The form of the two, I'm like comparing apples and oranges, although it was an improved performance in his 3rd match of the night against Rob Collins. He did go down 4-1 with an 82.95.
First leg, it's Shaun to throw first.
Keelan Kay
Game on.
lost out 4-3 with a 99.18 average. He was 11 to 10. He's backed into evens.
93.
No previous between the two. Just going on the
85.
previous numbers, and the numbers punched so far tonight. I think the bookies have got this one wrong.
100.
Although we know sometimes even when they get it wrong, they get it right.
96. 58. 96.
He has been in good form this week, Keelan Kay.
Lovely
max.
180.
From Shaun Griffiths. Keelan finished 3rd in
37.
Group A.
Shaun, you require
winning
70.
9 of his 15 matches.
Game shot on the first leg. Shaun Griffiths.
Griffiths holds throw with absolutely no drama whatsoever, courtesy of that 180.
Second leg, it's Keelan to throw first. Game on. 58.
That's his 2nd 180 of the night.
180. 139. 60. 58. 100. 125. Shaun, you require 161.
He needed it, but Keelan Kay still under the cosh. May have to take the 1-2-1 out if he gets a go. Bullseye.
Game shot on the second leg. Shaun Griffiths.
Well, where on earth has this come from?
Third leg, it's Shaun to throw first.
His running average going into this match was around round about
60.
77. We're into the third leg, and he's averaging 111.
81. 140.
The players' practice area, where they have their own private room and
119.
multiple boards to practice on. We do have a big screen in there so the players can keep abreast of all the action. Keelan Kay would have been
140.
watching Shaun Griffiths, no doubt, throughout the evening, and he's probably wondering himself, well, what on earth's going on here?
97. Shaun, you require 161.
Well, he's just taking it out. He's not going to do it again. And he's in control of the leg.
137.
Well, 24 after 12. Answers on a postcard.
59. Shaun, you require 24.
Edging closer.
Game Shaun, the third leg. Shaun Griffiths.
And that is a 15 dart holder throw. 15, 12 and 15. Just 42 darts used to win the opening 3 legs.
Fourth leg, it's Keelan to throw first. Game on. $95.
That calculates to an average of 107.36. 3 out of 5 on the doubles. A 70 checkout and a 161 checkout.
100.
Keelan Kay
60.
not had a dart at a double.
$100.
We've seen this from Nick Fulwell earlier in the week. He had a run of matches where rarely
100.
averaged over 80 and then popped up with a 104.
$100.
Lost his opening 3 games as well, Griffiths, before
98.
discovering this form.
$45. Keelan, you require 148. $78.
Just about rescues the
Shaun, you
situation.
require
2 treble 20s
156.
and double 18 for the 156 to finish off an absolute blinder. Oh my goodness.
138.
How close was
Keelan,
that?
you require 70.
Tops to stay in it.
Game Shaun, the fourth leg.
Well, all
Keelan
credit
Kay.
to Keelan Kay. He held it all together on that 70 finish after watching Shaun Griffiths go so close to the double 18 on 156. 3-1.
Fifth leg, it's Shaun to throw first. $43. $41.
Even when Griffiths makes a mistake, not been able to punish that. In the scoring phase of this match so far, that's
140.
been a rarity. As he hit straight back with the 2 treble visit.
54. $140. 96.
You can literally almost fall over the line from this position.
60.
Clever max. Minimum needed. I was going to say it's a 140 to leave 170.
85.
So
Shaun, you
still
require 180.
2 visits if needed for Griffiths. No finish for Kay. Should be treble 18 for double 12.
94.
If he hits it first start,
125.
with an average
Shaun, you require 24.
around about 23 points
Game,
higher
shots,
than
and the
his
match.
running
Shaun
average.
Griffiths.
Well, as I've said, answers on a postcard. 102.21, not won a game all night, averaging in the 70s. Book is priced it up wrong. Make Keelan Kay even money, and he produces that. Oh, to have the luck of a bookmaker. That's why I say they have Bentleys, we have BMXs. Up next, our penultimate match of the night, Kevin Burness against Rob Collins. welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. Well, our penultimate match up next, and it's Kevin Burness against Rob Collins. Confirmation of that win for Shaun Griffiths there, his first of the night, and the highest average we've seen tonight. Did have that ton plus from Burness in match number 5 against Keelan Kay. Well, Griffiths trumped that with a 102.21. Here's a chance for either Burness to pull clear or Collins to join Kevin Burness on 6 points. They have some history. It's not good
first
reading
leg, it's Kevin to throw
for
first.
Rob
Game
Collins.
on.
He's played 5 times on all 5 occasions. This man has been the winner. He was priced at a very lively
80.
3 to 10 on, 12 to 5 about Collins. But that was
140.
remarkable from Shaun Griffiths in the last match. Finishes of 161, the highest of the night. 4 out of 7 on the doubles, 2 180s. Also had a check of 70 after 3 legs. He was averaging 107. Winning legs of 15, 12, 15 and 16. A bit of a masterclass. Our final match will be Keelan Kay against Matty Dennant.
43.
They have played on 3 occasions before in the live league. Matty Dennant losing their first match 4-3, and then winning the next 2 4-3 and 4-2. All back in April
100.
this year.
57. Kevin, you require 138.
Treble 20. Oh, he's gone for the 19s route. 2 treble 19s and double 12.
98. Rob, you require 147.
Double 18.
111. Kevin, you require 40.
A perler and a break of throat.
Game shot on the first leg.
Burness finds the tops. His second dart for a 17 dart hold of throw and 1 leg closer to going through the card unbeaten.
Second leg, it's Rob to throw first. $60. 100. 45. 100. 140.
The Rob Collins throw was under a bit of pressure. Still might be.
59.
Not now. Courtesy of the 140 and then the 59 from Burness. Back to back.
140.
140s for Rob Collins down to 116.
100. Rob, you require 116.
Double 18.
98.
And again, just narrowly missing
Kevin,
out.
you require 142.
Just missed it, of course, in the opening leg for the 147.
60. Rob,
back
you
for double
require
nine.
18.
Ooh, double three.
Game
Well,
shot
that's
on the
one way of
second
doing it.
leg. Rob Collins.
Having a little moment between each other, just a laugh and a joke about that one, but it gets the job done, and it's 1-1.
Third leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on. $123. 42. 100. 95. 80. 123. 95. 140. Kevin, you require
140.
103.
Right back in the leg, but Burness up first, courtesy of having the darts. Needed the treble. So a chance for Rob Collins. He's missed double 18 on the 116. Missed double 18 on the 147.
Rob, you require
What's he
101.
going to get a crack at here? One for tops.
Game shot on the third leg.
That
Rob
is
Collins.
A 15 dart break of throw with a 101 checkout. He was threatening. Has been throughout the match.
Fourth leg, it's Rob to throw first. $60.
Let's get a feeling Kevin Burness is trying to avoid defeat rather than win the match. Maybe that will spark him into life.
140.
Didn't hit a 180 last time out, so he's due one.
36. 123.
Nearly timed to perfection. Almost make me look like I know what I'm talking about.
57.
Break back is most definitely on though.
76. 134. 105.
Back comes Collins.
140.
Nearly a max.
Kevin, you
Would have
require
thought
57.
54 might have been the better shot to leave tops, but tops it is for Burness for a level game.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Finds
Kevin Burness.
the middle of the tops for a 15 dart break back to level this match up and put it back on throw. 2-2.
Fifth leg, it's Kevin to throw first. Game on.
2 holds of throw, followed by 2 breaks of throw, both in 15 darts.
180.
I did say.
60. 140. 60.
Is Kevin Burness going to make it? 6 out of 6 against Rob Collins. Oh, what's he done there?
No score.
What's he done there? Well, I've seen it done by accident.
140.
When someone's wanted 180 and they've hit 60-60 and then
100.
caught the flight going for a big 20 and busting. Oh, I do remember.
60.
Is it Steve
Kevin, you
Farmer?
require
I think he did that
81.
in a World Championships, but double 12
Game shot
for
the
a 14
fifth
darter,
Kevin Burness.
even busting within the 180. Bizarre scenes.
Sixth leg, it's Rob to throw
Here
first.
at the live league as Burness holds throw. I can
45.
only think he looked at the Collins score. That's just, well, that's a new one
100.
in the live league, that's for sure. That's something for social
59.
media. What happened next?
$140.
14 darter with no score as well.
140. 140.
If you did him on over 1.5 180s, that would count.
85. Kevin, you require 121.
Trouble 17. I would have left the ball.
38.
Another trouble 20 leaves 32.
100. Kevin, you require 83.
16. 66 remaining. He's gone for the treble. My goodness. 45 left. Greedy.
51. Rob, you require 72.
Last chance saloon for Rob Collins. 12 leaves tops.
52. Kevin, you require 32. Game, shots, and the match.
Yet
Kevin
another
Burness.
dominant display from Kevin Burness, finishing with an average of 93.52 and 4 wins from 4 matches. 2 180s in the match. I don't know, there's 2 or 3, I'm not sure. 4 out of 6 on the doubles, though. Very, very good. 66.67%. Right, we're going to be back with our final match of the session, and it's Keelan Kay against Matt Dennant. welcome back to the Online Darts Live League for our final match of this opening session of Group B. And it is Keelan Kay against Matty Dennant. Confirmation of Burness, 4 from 4. Dominating performance this evening. Collins sat in second spot. Chance for Matty Dennant to overhaul Rob Collins with a win.
First leg,
go in
it's
front
Keelan to throw
on
first.
leg difference.
Game
I'm sure Keelan Kay with the throw has other ideas. So this is
140.
the third meeting in the live league. Matty leads that head-to-head 2-1, but that was way back in April. Their most recent meeting
100.
in September on the Challenge Tour was a 5-2 win for Keelan Kay, and he averaged 99.64. Another example of his high ceiling.
140.
Both players, I'm sure, will be keen to close the show with a victory.
58.
2 more points on the table. One more session remains, of course, tomorrow evening when we're back at 10 PM on Sporty Stuff TV for the
91.
conclusion of this Group B, and we'll be a step closer to knowing our 6-player field for Saturday night's final.
Matt, you require 170.
First opportunity to qualify for the £15,000 in prize money Champions Week. £5,000 in prize money up for grabs
64.
on Saturday night.
Keelan, you require 150.
Who's going to get their hands on the spoils? Could be this man.
110. Matt, you
player.
require 106.
About to try and take out 106. Who knows?
58. Keelan, you require 40. Game shot on the first leg. Keelan Kay.
Hold for Keelan Kay. Gets this match underway.
Second leg, it's Matt to throw first. Game on.
So far this evening, Matty Dennant went down in his opening match 4-3
59.
to Rob Collins with an 86-84. Keelan Kay started his campaign with a 4-3 win over Rob Collins, averaging 88.92.
95.
And Matt Dennant defeated Shaun Griffiths 4-0 with an 85-89. And Keelan Kay went down 4-3 to Burness, averaging 99.18, 2 180s, and 2 out of 3 on the doubles. And Dennant went down to Burness 4-2 with an 87.24.
83.
Keelan Kay went down in that bizarre match. That unbelievable performance from Shaun Griffiths rolled back the ears.
180.
Keelan Kay getting done 4-1. Shaun Griffiths, highest average of the night and the highest finish.
134.
102.21 for Griffiths. 2 180s, 4 out of 7 on the doubles, and a 161 checkout. Unplayable.
140. 165. Matt, you require 64. Game shot on the second leg. Matt Dennant.
Matt Dennant tidies up very, very nicely to bounce back, hold throw, and level things up at 1 apiece.
Third leg, it's Keelan to throw first. $66.
Shaun Griffiths has had a higher average than that in the live league. His all-time high in 36 matches is 106.52.
96. 140. 125.
Keelan even money for this, 8 to 11. About Dennant before the off.
$138.
76 after 12.
59. Keelan, you require 76.
Both players have been dominant so far on throw.
60.
Well, he hit the treble 13 to leave double 16, but couldn't find the double, but we'll be back.
134. Keelan, you require 16. 8.
First mistake of the match.
58.
Will it be costly? Misses the big 18. It's only going to get one dart at the double now instead of two. Tops it is.
18. Keelan, you require 8. Game shot on the third leg. Keelan Kay
squeezes it in the corner of double 2, and eventually, by the narrowest of margins, holds throw 2-1.
Fourth leg, it's Matt to throw first. Game on. 84. 57. 140. 140. 58. 77.
Just holding on here, Keelan Kay. Back comes Dennant. Puts a bit of distance. His second 180 of the match. Both coming on throw.
121. Matt, you require 39.
Double 16.
7. Keelan, you require 106.
Treble 18 leaves double 16. Nope. So Dennant will be back.
Matt, you require 32. 24. Keelan, you require
side of the wires.
48. Game shot on the fourth leg. Keelan Kay.
And a real error from Matty Dennant there. Multiple darts to level things up. Kay has the darts in leg 5 to win it.
Fifth leg, it's Keelan to throw first. Game on.
5 darts to the double for Dennant.
57. 70. 48. 54. 58.
Matty Dennant's getting the opportunities
135.
to break back. On this occasion, he's found the score required.
180.
Keelan Kay with his first max of the match, and what a time to find it.
58. Keelan, you require 158. 58. 80.
And a tired looking
Keelan, you
dart there
require 100.
from Matt Dennant. Tops incoming.
60.
So 104.
Matt, you
extend
require
the match.
104.
Get a break back. Yeah, looking at the 48 for double 18. Not to be. Nothing's gone right for Matty in this one so far. And Keelan Kay has 3 in hand. Treble 12 works.
48. Keelan, you require 40. Game, shot, and the match. Keelan Kay.
Keelan Kay gets it done. 4-1 and back-to-back wins over Matty Dennant. Averages 86.55, 85.05. Just 1 from 6 on the doubles and 5 darts in one leg. And that leg was the important one. There's the updated table. Confirmation, Burness out on top and in pole position. We're back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. on the Online Darts YouTube channel for the conclusion of Group C. And we'll be back tomorrow night on Sporty Stuff TV at 10 p.m. for the conclusion of this Group B. We'll see you then.